But healing alone is not going to win the game for me. Weirdos in Horde Demon Hunter lists. Sweet. Well, I couldn't get a 1-drop. Hunter kept 2 cards. I would expect it to be the Highlander Face Hunter variant. That's the most likely hunter that you could encounter right now. The pure Face Hunter is a little bit becoming niche. And there are like no Dragon Hunters or anything.
Time passes.
Time goes by. Initiate and friends. Yep, those are some friends. Fine. Time to play Murgurgle. And there's some kind of a chance that the Murgurgle can actually challenge these minions. But if that's a freezing trap, then life becomes a little bit less fun. I have to try to attack anyway. It could be pack tactics. I just have to try. It's probably freezing. But it turned out to be pack tactics. Thing is, I'm fine with some pack tactics. I believe. Because I can kill the tree with my weapon. And then I have a 2-1 against the 2-2. That is not a terrible position. Still needs a way to deal 1 damage to actually get rid of the Murgur. I thought everything was going to go face. But I was wrong. Fine. I'm going to kill that one now. Another Murgur. I'm intrigued. Because I would have the Underbelly Angler into Murgur here. That would generate another Murloc and force the Hunter to do something. Is that better than playing the Bronze Explorer now and buffing it? It might be. I'll do some more Murgurgle. But at some point I probably do need that. I need some healing. Sooner or later. So the next move is going to be the freezing trap. Probably. Freezing pressure plate. We'll see about that soon. Murgur is going to try to hit into that one. It was the freeze. That's fine. I still have the Angler to kill it. That's not that big of a deal. Let's see if I can find a healing hero power here. I cannot. That is bad. I really wanted a healing hero power. Yeah, that's bad. Well, can't always have it all. Now there's a risk of an Unleash that could get something done. There's also the risk that Face Maw goes face, but it's fairly unlikely at this point. But Unleash could do things. Tracking for an Unleash, probably. Because isn't Unleash like what you need at this point?
Nothing but a bunch of big birds.
That can help. That can help too. This might be the moment where I play the Bronze Explorer. I need to get some healing going in the near future. So Finley kills that one. This kills that one. I'll do the Bronze Explorer. For another Dragon Queen, yes. I'll give the Explorer Divine Shield. just in case. I could get Mermy out there or the transfer student. I guess the transfer student is fine. They could be Dragonbane. Dragonbane doesn't kill this now because this has Divine Shield. Bran can come next turn. And then there's always the chance of some Unleash plays happening. But apparently... I don't know how that happened. And Mage is also good against the meta Paladin decks. Those are some of Mage's best matchups. Other than that, Mage has pretty weak matchup spread overall. So typically Mage loses, but I mean Mage is favored against all kinds of Paladins. That is the best matchup for Mage. Which also means that once Mage is going to be nerfed next week, Paladins will become a lot better. So I expect Broom Paladin to be the best deck in the game after the Mage nerf.
You don't break the walls.
Alright, some one-cost spells. It's okay, we go with Murger. Murger, Gurgle. They could be devolving missiles. Would you really use it on just a Murger? No, because you want to save it for my Librams. But unbeknownst to you, but beknownst to me, there are no Librams. Haha, how about that? So I would have the option to play Sand Breath. There's Bragat and Broomstick to be tutored with the Salhet's Pride. See, all this makes me want to play Bomb Warrior. Yeah, Bomb Warrior is really good against Mage. Definitely a good option. I want to play the Salhet's Pride here, I wanted card draw. Still unlikely to be for the Mage to be spending Devolving Missiles on that one. And that will give me the Bragat, and it will give me the Broomstick. I mean, Broomstick Barrow is also one way to clear a board. Usually, unless there are some mirror images on the way. But much of the time, it is a path. Alright, grabbing the Bragat. That's nice, that's nice. 9 cards in my hand. And this is just the Angling Rod. I'm killing the Spellwing. 9 cards still in hand. Alright. Then a little bit of chilling. Mage might go off with some Fireworks. 5 mana is probably enough to start doing them. We're about to find out. I mean, Chenvala, Sorcerer's Apprentice, go. There's guaranteed 2 1-mana spells in hand. Thing is, I don't have anything on the board, so not a lot of targets to use all those Rays of Frost on. But I will have to play something on the board eventually, because this is not the type of deck that can just sit back and relax.
What makes something real?
And then there's also the opportunity that there's Chendies. Ouch. Well, that sucks. I have to use one of my hard removal pieces on this one, right? Yeah, because this deck doesn't really have ways to fight back from behind. This deck would always need to be ahead, and that just isn't going to happen in this meta. I will still have the Zephyrus afterwards.
Follow my lead.
There's always Zephyrus. But very little means to come back from behind. And you will always be behind against mages, for example, with this deck. So I don't see how this deck beats me. Well, but that is common to all Paladin decks. All Paladin decks are unfavored against mage right now. But let's see. The game isn't over yet. Wish I had cards for Bomb Warrior. Yeah, Bomb Warrior is definitely fun right now. But it's always going to be expensive. because all the bomb generating cards are expensive. All the bomb synergy cards are expensive. Range Caliber's an epic, plus Master Boom is a legendary. I mean, Mage wants to go off with Sorcerer's Apprentice and stuff, but not having targets means they can't. But I can't do anything without a board, so I will have to play stuff on this board, even if Mage chooses not to. I'm gonna get the small dragon out there. Evasive Worm can be a useful dragon in this matchup. Also hero power. Now there's going to be some fireworks. Takes what cards in hand. Yeah. Firebrand. That is kind of old-fashioned. People don't run that anymore. I mean, I'm going to take that Solarian Prime, I might not. But taking the Solarian Prime means that I will not be able to kill any Mana Giants. So, damned if you do and damned if you don't. No matter which way I do it, I'm always in a bad spot. I think I'll try to take it. I'm playing the Zephyrus for a Shadow Madness here. There's the Shadow Madness. And just in case there's some trickstery going on, I will sandbreak the Zephyrus first to check for Spellbender. Then I can Shadow Madness Solarian Prime. Take that trade. Then we'll do it like this. So now Solarian Prime is in my deck, but I don't have an answer to the Mana Giants now, because I used both 2 pieces of hard removal I had. So I'm probably still going to die. I guess I have Deathwing. Maybe this Mage's draw is just really bad. That's what it looks like. This is going to be a Mana Cyclone turn, because the Mage doesn't have anything useful in hand. Mage doesn't have anything useful in hand, so they use the Devolving Missiles because of that. That means that there might not be another Devolving Missiles. Which means that I can play Tyrion. Okay. Now with that Devolving Missile spent there, but there's a chance that there's another Devolving Missiles here. Perhaps it was spent because another Devolving Missiles has been discovered. That's also possible.
You fight me, you get burned.
Yes, that was the reason it was spent indeed.
Turn it up.
Place to hide.
Well, I lost the Tyrion.
A charming composition.
Suppose it's not the end of the world. Now I've seen 2 copies of Devolving Missiles, so are there any more? There could still be a Vaporize. I mean, there is this intriguing Blessing of Authority, Hand of Adal, Argent Braggart play that's available here.
Have slain 100 or so.
Gotcha.
But then I will trade that one away. I don't want to leave that spell damage up. So then I have 14-11 and 14-7. There's still a chance of a Vaporize. So probably need to play around with that a little bit. We'll see. Mage's hand has been pretty dry. But how long can that continue? There is still one card that can be a devolving. Well, these can also be. So there are 4 cards that could be devolving missiles. But having already seen the main deck copy and 1 generated copy, we'll see. It's just plenty of tools here. Just a bit of freezing. Not bad. So I could consecrate these 2 away. But I probably will. And then, so I don't die to a Pyroblast, I'll need to heal up. Or play a taunt. Consecration seems okay here. So we get rid of the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Then it's an Amber Watcher, so that if there's a randomly generated Pyroblast, I don't die to it. Okay. Ooh. That's scary. That's 4 random spells now. That's a lot of random spells. Is it time to cast Solarian Prime? I still have to be concerned about the possibility of a Pyroblast somewhere. And these both going in phase. Even if I traded that away Pyroblast. I'll give the Solarian Prime a try. There was some bats that I can take with Siamat. Oh, Solarian plays Puzzle Box. Well, then anything can happen. Repentance, so... Ray of Frost. Frost Nova, Flame Ward, Font of Power. What? What is going on? No! Not the Darkest Tower. Well, that was weird. So I have Repentance and Vaporize. I'm going to go into Fatigue and die, if the mage can handle this. And why shouldn't the mage be able to handle it? There's 5 random spells in the mage's hand. And I lost the Truth of a Champion too. I have no healing, so I would die. Yeah, and mage has some random freezes. And mage gets another 5 random spells. And my Repentance is for naught there. But I'm just dying to Fatigue now. What if I play the Dragon Queen? I could get the Nosari. Mage has that 5/12 taunt up there. There's a good chance the mage has a damage spell. Any damage spell kills me. Siamat could kill that. Any damage spell kills me. Unless I go with the Dragon Queen. I still need to go to the Siamat, Rush and Wind Fury. So that means that Siamat can kill the big taunt minion. Like this. And then I can play First Day of School. It might have given me the minion that heals me for 2. Oh, but it didn't. I think I need to kill that one. I think I need to kill all of these. Then we get to see that was an ice barrier, okay. Maybe I'll try with something like this, but any damage spell, even a Frostbolt, kills me. So I'm dead. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.